Assalamu alaikum. This is Hassan Aslami Imon again, and you are watching my university project demonstration playlist. In this video, I am going to demonstrate my course project of Advanced Database Management System, and the project title is Food Waste Management System. And the main idea behind this project is how we can reduce the wastage of food. So for this project, I am using C#. So C# is a programming language developed by Microsoft that runs on the .NET framework, and C# is mainly used to develop web apps, desktop apps or mobile apps. And for storing my data, I am using the Oracle 10G database. Oracle 10G is the first database designed for enterprise grade computing, the most flexible and cost effective way to manage information and applications. And I am also using the PL/SQL. It stands for Procedural Language Extensions to Structure Query Language, and it is a high performance and highly integrated database language. It is an extension of SQL language that combines the data manipulation power of SQL with the processing power of procedural language to create super powerful SQL queries. Besides PL/SQL, we can also use programming languages such as Java, C# or C++. PL/SQL inherits database robustness, security, and probability. So without any further ado, let's get started. So now I am going to run the program. So this is the main login page, and in this project there are mainly four types of user: manager, shopkeeper, customer, and a delivery boy. This is the sign up button. If the shopkeeper or customer are new, they can sign up their ID from here also. And if the user wants to search anything in the Google engine, he or she can search that particular thing from this text box also. And for login purpose, the user should enter his username and password, then he or she have to press this sign in button. So I am going to first log in as an manager. So I am going to type the manager name, username actually, and the password. And now I am going to select the user type as manager, and if I press sign in, so after login, this is the main dashboard for manager. You can see here is the welcome for manager. Here is the details profile information about the manager. And if a manager want to add a new product, you have to just press this add product button, and this window will appear. You can see already some products are available, and these products are loaded from the database. If the manager want to add a new product, manager have to just type the product name, then the manager have to just select the category ID. You can see these category IDs are loaded from database, and manager have to enter the quantity, product price, and here you have to select the expired date. And after that, manager have to just press this add button. The product will add automatically. And this is the search box. If manager want to search a particular product, he can search by typing the name. Like I want to search the Pepsi. You can see Pepsi is available here. In the bottom you can see the total products counts here. So now going back to the main dashboard, and if manager want to remove any product, you have to just double click over that product, and product information will automatically appear in these text boxes. And if he just press in this remove button, the product will disappear. I'm not going to remove any product now. And this is the update window. If you want to update any particular product, you have to just press over that particular product, and all information appear here. You will just make the change of that particular product, and if we press the update button, the product will update automatically. And this is the category view. If the manager want to see the available categories, here he can see the available categories. Here you can see for cake category is 101 and for subject 102. I mainly worked on these two category in this project actually. And this button is the replacement order request view. If the shopkeeper requests anything, that will appear in this table. If I press this button, the customer orders will appear here. And these two buttons are for assigning the delivery boy for shopkeeper and the customer also. Now I am going to log in as an shopkeeper, so I have to type the shopkeeper username and the password, and I have to just press the sign in button. So after login, this is the main dashboard for an shopkeeper. These are the account information about the shopkeeper. So the main idea behind this shopkeeper user is, suppose John is a shopkeeper and in his shop there are some cakes available and the expiry date of this cake are not much, suppose 2 or 3 days only left. So he wants to replace those cakes with some other shopkeepers where selling rate of cake is more than John's shop. So he want to make an replacement order for his cake. So he have to just press this choose item, and here he can see all the cakes that are available for replacement. Suppose John wants to replace the butter, so he has to double click over this butter and all the information will appear here, and he have to put the quantity, how much butter cake he wants to replace. Suppose he want to replace 10 butter cakes, and all 10 butter cakes expired date is on 12th December, and location for placement the order is Bosundara city, and the phone number is this one, and the replace request, you can see order is in process. The same for this soft drink also. If you want to assign a soft drink, that also can possible from this windows. And if you want to view the order list, you have to just press this view order list, and you can see this is the butter order that he has made a few times ago, and he also can cancel that order from here. To cancel the order, if we double press over this, all the information will appear here, and if we just press this cancel replacement request, this request will gone. So now I want to log in as an admin and I want to assign a delivery boy to take this cake. So I am going to type the manager name and the password, and now I am going to select the user type as manager, and if I press sign in, so after login as a manager, if I press this replacement order request, you can see here is the John's request, butter request that he wants to replace. So if I want to assign a delivery boy for this shopkeeper John, so I have to press this assign delivery boy for shopkeeper, and you can see shopkeeper name, that is John, and the product ID, then the product name is butter, and the quantity, and the expired date, and the order date, and the location where my delivery boy will go and take that product. So I have to just double click over this, and all the information is available here. Then I have to just choose the delivery boy ID, which will load from database, and if I just send notice, you can see a notice is sent to the delivery boy successfully. So now I want to log in as an delivery boy. Now I am going to type the username for delivery boy and the password. I'm going to select the user type, and if I press the sign in button, so after login as a delivery boy, he can see this kind of interface. This is the account information. You can see here is the John's request for replacement order. So after the delivery done, if John's want to send a notice to the manager that the delivery is already done, then he has to just double click over this, and if you press this done button, order ID with 644, and the delivery is done and the information is gone. So now I am going to log in as a manager again. Type the manager name, username actually, and the password, and now I am going to select the user type as manager, and if I press sign in, so as a manager, if I want to see the delivery request had sent to the Shopkeeper is done or not, then I have to press this history button, and if I press this delivery boy log, here you can see delivery is done and the notice ID is 644. So now I want to sign up as a customer. Now I want to log in as a customer. To do that, first I have to sign up my ID. So I have to type the full name of customer. Suppose I want to log in as the full name, then the username, then the password, uh, then the phone number, then the address, then the user type as a customer. Then I have to press this sign up button. Here you can see registration is successful. So now I am going to log in as a customer. So I have to type the username, which is Adnan, and the password, and if I press the sign in button, so here you can see I am now signed in as an Adnan Hassan, who is actually a customer, and this is the main dashboard after login. Here is all the categories that are available, and if Adnan Hassan wants to buy a cake or order a cake, then he has to press this choose item button. So this interface will appear, and now you can see this is that butter which has already the shopkeeper requested for replacement, and the quantity you can also see this is the 10 quantity. So if the customer want to buy this butter or this chocolate brownie, then he has to just double click over this row, and this information will appear here, and he has to put the quantity how much he wants to buy. Suppose he wants to buy uh, 2 butters, and the location he has to select, and this calculation will done automatically, and he has to select his phone number, and if you press add to queue, you can see the information will in this table, and you can see here the quantity is 2, and here 2 quantity is deducted. And if you want to delete this order, just he has to double click over this row again, and if you press delete this item, and you can see this item is disappeared, and the 2 quantity is also added here. So this time I want to buy this, so I have to double click over this, and I want to buy 5 butters, and the calculation will done automatically here, and I have to select the location and the phone number, then I have to press the add to queue, and I have to press this confirm order. You can see order is confirmed. So I am now going back to the dashboard. This is the order history. If I press here, the order history will appear. Now I am going to log in as manager, and want to assign a delivery boy for this customer. After login, I want to view the customer order. So here you can see Here is the order of 5 butter. Now I want to assign a delivery boy, so I have to press this button as a delivery boy for customer, and I can assign multiple order at a time. To do that, I have to just click this checkbox, and if I select the delivery boy ID, and if I press the send notice button, you can see the notice sent to the delivery boy successfully. So if I want to check actually the notice is sent to the delivery boy or not, to do that, now going to log in as a delivery boy. After the login, here is the delivery boy dashboard. There is the ADMS 5 butter request. So after delivery, delivery boy will double press over here, and if you press done, say delivery done, and this is the order ID, and okay, you can see delivery is done. So now I am going to again log in as a manager. If I want to see that is the delivery boy actually delivered the product to the customer or not, so to do that I have to press this history, and if I press the delivery log, you can see here is the log and 651 ID is delivery done. And here you can see these are the manager log or customer log, or this is the customer log that shows the customer order time or date, and this is the shopkeeper logs actually, and this is the manager logs. So here you can see another button, that is set discount button. Manager can set a discount in a particular product. If a product expire date is not much, so he can give some discount so that customer can buy that product. Suppose I want to give some discount over this chocolatey brownie, so I have to double click over this chocolatey brownie. I have to set some discount. Suppose I want to give 10% discount, and if I press this 10%, you can see discount done, and here you can see after 10% discount it is 1080, and before it was 1100. The manager can also send message to the customer. After 10% discount, I am to notify all my customers that I have given 10% discount on the butter, now on the chocolatey brownie. So I want to send them a message. Suppose I have to send a message like discount 10% our chocolate brownie, and if I press the send button, you can see message sent, and I log in as a customer, I can view that message. So to do that, I am now going to log in as a customer. So to log in, if I check the inbox, here you can see it's showing 10% discount over chocolate brownie. I can also delete this message. If I double click over and press the delete button, it will disappear. So that's it. Thank you.